How's it going, everybody? My name is R2D2 Homie. My friends call me R2, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be about how you get started doing simple things as an overly obese person. I subscribe to many influencers. That's how I learned first. I just went onto YouTube and looked up videos. My first training program ever was from a channel called The Buff Dudes. I now currently watch people like Will Tennyson and Jesse James West, and my current favorite is Dr. Mike Ispertel. Now, these are wonderful places to get information and be inspired. They do offer beginners courses for people who are brand new to the gym, but there aren't too many people out there providing information for people who are much larger, because it is one thing to start working out when you are 200 to 300 pounds. It's a whole nother thing to start working out when you're 400 plus pounds. Our bodies move different. We're limited in some factors that not an everyday person is limited by. I can't squat because my stomach is physically in my way. I can't bench press because I can't physically fit into the machine. How do you really work out when you can't leave home and you have no access to a gym? In today's video, we'll dive into that, and then what you can do when you struggle with mobility, if you've had such a sedentary lifestyle that getting moving actually kind of hurts, and standing on your feet is kind of a challenge. I can show you some things you can do at home to get along your way and to get you started. Because even if you have 100 day ones in a year, you've already worked out twice a week. It's not bad. So, we're going to dive into the first thing, which is walking. Now, the benefits of walking. Physical activity doesn't have to be complicated. It can be something as simple as doing a brisk walk for 10 minutes a day. And even at 10 minutes a day, it's been proven that it can help maintain weight and lose body fat. It can prevent and manage various conditions such as heart disease, stroke, blood pressure, cancer, and even type 2 diabetes. It can improve your cardiovascular fitness, strengthen your bones and muscles. It can improve muscle endurance. It can increase your energy levels, improve your mood, cognitive function, memory, and sleep. It will improve your balance and coordination, strengthen your immune system, and reduce stress and tension, which is all things we can benefit from throughout life. Start with 10 minutes. Everybody has 10 minutes throughout the day to do something simple. You start there and you work up. Generally speaking, it is beneficial to do 150 minutes a week of some sort of anaerobic exercise, whether it be walking, workouts, hit cardio, doing some sort of physical activity. Harvard University researchers looked at 32 obese-promoting genes in over 12,000 people to determine how many of these genes actually contribute to body weight. Amongst the study participants who briskly walked for an hour a day, those genes were effectively cut in half. Walking can even do things like helping tame your sweet tooth. It can reduce the risk of developing breast cancer, especially in women. They have found that the cancer research facilities have found that women who walk for only half an hour a day can lower their risk of breast cancer by 14%. It can ease joint pain. Several studies have found that walking reduces arthritis-related pain, and that walking 5 to 6 miles a week can even prevent arthritis from forming in the first place. Walking for 10 minutes a day can also boost immune function. Walking can help you protect you during flu and cold season. A study with over 1,000 men and women have found that those walked for at least 20 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week, had 43% fewer sick days than those who exercise only once or less than a week. Wait, you read the video too and say hi to everybody? So, if mobility is an issue for you, this is a really easy way to start. You can just do this by simply having a chair that you can sit in and have it at the end of the hallway. And all you'll have to do is stand up and walk down the hallway. Sit back down. You'll do this as many times as you feel comfortable. Don't overdo it. And this is something you can do this as many times as you're comfortable with. Don't overdo it because you can cause pain in your joints, which can mentally take you out of it and make you want to stop. That's something else you can also do while standing still are arm circles. This is something we did as a kid in gym class, and we always thought it was really silly, but this actually helped. It's going to help a lot with your shoulder mobility, and it's a good way to just kind of get some aerobic in. So it's just very simply having your arms out like this and going in a circling motion. Remember, every once in a while you're going to stop and go the other direction. This is also something you can do very easily while sitting. Alright, and once you've gotten used to doing this, something you can also add is basically like doing a standing jumping jack without the jumping. You basically can keep in the same position and just simply move your arms up and down. This is going to help develop your rotator cuff, which will help you in everyday life. Everybody needs help with their rotator cuffs. Now, if you're able to do it, keep your hands up and rotate your arms in a circle like you were doing like this, but keep them up here. And this will help develop your lat muscle and help the top part of your rotator cuff. Let's talk squatting. Now, most people are able to do body squats, which is just simply lowering your body to the point where your knees and your quads are at a 90-degree angle, which is beneficial in everyday life. The only problem is when you're a much bigger person, squatting is hard. There's a lot of mass to move up and down. Now, don't feel too discouraged because an average 200-pound person doing a squat is one thing, but if you put 200 extra pounds on top of that 200-pound person, it becomes a lot harder. So this is a very simple way to get you started. All you're gonna need is a chair. You can lean on the chair to give you some leverage, but you're basically just gonna have your hands at the back of the chair and use that to hold your grip. Now you don't have to go down very far. Go as far as you can without hurting yourself. And over time, you'll be able to go further. Keep doing that. And over time, it will go much, much further down. Do these. Try to hold that position 1 to 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and then go back up. Go back down again. 1, 2, 3. And don't be afraid to take as many breaks as you need. The last thing you want to do is spike your blood pressure up, get your heart going too much, and then it hurts. Remember, take it slow, one step at a time. All right, now let's talk about resistance bands. Resistance bands were the first thing I ever bought as a piece of workout equipment. These are extremely versatile. They're super cheap. You can get them for $10 a box that come with different varies of resistance. But this is something that can really help you get along. So you can do many, many things even while sitting. All right, while sitting, I have a resistance band in my hand. I folded it in half. Now, start at the center and just simply stretch it as far as you can. This is gonna activate your back muscles. It's gonna activate your lats. And it's gonna activate a little bit of your biceps as well. And you'll just simply hold it. 1, 2, 3, let go. 1, 2, 3, let go. And do this as many times as you're able to. Remember, do not push yourself too hard. Now, while sitting, you can also do something with your legs. So I'm just gonna simply step into the resistance band. And while I'm sitting, I can pull them up to work on shoulders. I can pull them back to help work on my back as well. And then if you put your hands up, you can work on your bicep. This is something you can do very easily, like watching TV and YouTube. Just sit there and work out. It's so simple. But remember, every step and every motion burns that many more calories. It's just that simple. It is extremely important to remember that physical activity is not the only thing that you can do to help lower your body fat, to lose weight. It is only one tool in our tool belt to help you along your journey. Now, to break it down very easily, 10,000 steps a day for me is my goal. I do 10,000 steps a day regardless of what I'm doing, or at least I try to aim for that. Now for me, I'm 6'1", about 288 pounds. 10,000 steps a day for me burns roughly 500 calories. Now if I can do that 7 days a week, that's 3,500 calories. 1 pound of fat is 3,500 calories. That means I'm guaranteed to burn 1 pound of fat every week if the only thing I accomplish throughout my day is 10,000 steps. That's just one thing. Now remember, we work out for fitness, we lose weight in the kitchen. You cannot outrun a bad diet. You need to work on your calorie intake so that the workout and the physical activity that you do goes towards your end goals, which is something we'll go over in another video. Now, implementing these few changes is going to help you along the way. This is a great way to start, especially if you have mobility issues. Remember, take it easy, one step at a time. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.